news is brought to you by the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, Cyril B. Ramney Tertola Pier Park, NV Salon, Spa, Nail and Barbershops, the Wellness Center, Medical and Behavioral Health Clinics, Tissely Cross, Deliciously Smooth Cider, HOV Medical, and Digicel. Sign up for Digicel Plus Home Light Bundles, faster internet, movies and sports. Her 3-year contract as Vice President at the H. Lavity Stout Community College has expired, and she is not seeking to renew. Dr. Arlene Smith Thompson says she is moving on, though a tough decision.
To be honest, my decision that I took to not renew my contract with HLSCC was indeed a tough one that I did not come to lightly. Over the 3 years that I served the institution, I thoroughly enjoyed the work, having oversight for 9 divisions of the college, which included academic and workforce training programs, in addition to other important student support services.
She is confident that she has accomplished much during the 3 years at the H. Lavity Stout Community College.
During my period of my service, I was able to accomplish many of the college's strategic goals. For example, I was very instrumental in helping to establish the college's Institute of Education, creating some new policies such as e-learning, forming important partnerships with other institutions that promoted student exchanges, faculty and staff development, and research opportunities, as well as receiving critical certifications and accreditations in some of our workforce areas such as marine and construction technology. I was also involved in a number of community and college outreach initiatives that sought to promote the program offerings at HLSCC and grow the student population.
Smith Thompson shared her departure on Facebook, which led us to contacting her when she shared why her decision not to consider returning.
As my contract neared its end, however, I felt it was an opportune time to pivot a bit and to pursue some of my other professional and personal passions that could also benefit higher education in our territory, hence my decision to leave HLSCC at this time.
Our moving on sees her advancing in philanthropic activities, most of which focuses on education.
I've been silently engaging in some philanthropic work alongside my husband, Jahphix Thompson, through our business, Max Restaurant Limited at the Tortola Pier Park, where we give to certain causes on a regular basis. There is no doubt, Kathy, that the needs in our community are great, but my focus will mostly be on helping our young people to get a good educational foundation that will allow them to succeed in life. So, however I can help, through advocacy, fundraising efforts, and the creation of greater awareness of certain challenges that require community support, I will be most willing to do so. Where inclusive education and TVET in our territory are concerned, I have had a deep interest in these areas for many years and even conducted extensive postgraduate research on both areas. In terms of inclusive education, I believe that all students should have equal access to learning opportunities and that no one should be excluded based on lack of cognitive ability or physical disability. So while our education system has come a long way where inclusion is concerned, there is still more work to be done in this regard, and I would like to continue to advocate for such changes. My other passion that is very dear to me is the advancement of technical vocational education and training in our territory, or TVET as it is commonly called. Even though TVET was formally introduced in our school system some 80 years ago, there are still some glaring areas of need, such as a lack of properly outfitted classrooms and equipment for students to gain that all-important experiential knowledge, not only at the secondary level, but I also found it to be the case at the tertiary level. TVET industries, as you know, Kathy, are growing worldwide, especially with the renewed focus on STEAM subjects and the meteoric rise of AI technologies. As a result, more of our young people need to be exposed to these types of training opportunities that will better position them in today's job markets and even job markets of the future. This would mean focusing more on policy creation and partnerships with local, regional, and international agencies that will allow our people to be exposed to best practice systems.
Dr. Arlene Thompson was appointed Vice President at the HLSCC in 2020. With this JTV News Update, Kathy Richards.
We know that where you choose to bank matters, and it is your vote on what your funds do in strengthening our community. As your official Bank of Paradise, we invest and support the lifeblood of our economy by helping in the realization of personal goals for homeownership, education, and entrepreneurial visions, which support small businesses. We make it our place to connect with persons and worthy causes, and we have been doing so for more than 30 years. Where your money goes and what your dollars empower are your choice. And we thank you for choosing us, a bank that gives where it matters the most, for you, for our community, and a happier tomorrow. The National Bank of the Virgin Islands.
Everyone looks to the future, but no one truly knows what the future holds.
The number of people under the age of 20 with type 2 diabetes could increase by 49% by 2050. Let it be known that we all have a 30% chance of developing hypertension.
Globally, more than 300 million people of all ages suffer from depression.
More than 60,000 young adults aged 20 to 39 are diagnosed with cancer each year. Obesity leads to problems such as stroke, heart disease, and kidney failure.
No matter your race, age, or color, we are all at risk.
These diseases can be managed or prevented if caught early.
But with the right medicine and the right doctors to keep us on a path to live a robust and healthy life,
we will live well.